Good morning, children. It's your old pal Brian. It's I'm going to try to wear this. I don't know if I'm going to get my airplane in view, but we shall see. I'm telling you, it has been windy since we got here, and as such, hadn't been able to fly anything. So today, on the 18th, 3 days after we arrived, I'm able to fly, and the wind is actually going to pick it up. So let's see if we can't knock out a fly here early in the morning before things go awry. Okay, we got control surfaces. Yay. All right, let's give it a whirl, shall we? Taking off. So yeah, I just did my first drone flight. I'd like to have done it on the first day, but unfortunately, the wind was too high. But we were like the first people here, and then there are other folks that had camped here or put their gear here, but we were the first folks here to stay on the 15th. I feel sorry for him a little bit, you know. He has about 1 million little items to get squared away, and him and his lovely wife complained about that, how tough it is. I said, I just got to ask you the main question: do you have enough butts to put in the campsites? Everything else will come, and they said they did. They felt good about it, so that makes me happy. Man, when I flew my drone earlier, I call it getting punched. So I was in Newfoundland, and you'd see where the drone would jerk. I'm like, well, you know, one of the motors is going bad or something weird. I don't know. And turns out, it's just the wind, and it just punches the fool out of it. Well, that happened about 4 times today. You know, it makes you nervous because you don't want to, you don't want it to get knocked to a certain side, because after a certain angle, it shuts off. So it's giving you wind warnings. Go home, and you're still flying. Yeah, we're at our happy place. Our total time here will be 139 days.
3 minutes.
And we're very jazzed about being here. Got here, let's say, on a Friday, and then the Saturday, I ended up having to go to the club and do the field opening, which was fun. We got out there and we mowed and BS'd, and the 5 of us had a lovely time. And mowed and rolled. Ralph has this water roller which works real well, and it compresses the grass down. I took delivery of my twatter, my 1.4 twatter, and I'm all happy about that. What I want to do, though, is I bought a can of polyacrylic because I left mine at home, didn't think anything about that. I'm going to use the bed of my truck as a paint booth.
2 minutes.
And in the coming days, when it's not completely horribly windy, I'm going to paint those parts. I probably could get away with getting the owner of this place let me just go down there to his shed and spray stuff. In fact, I might. I just need out of the wind. The pollen here is just tremendous, and it'll just get all over my plane. So I don't want to do that, you know. And then I even thought about not painting, and I'm like, nah, it needs a paint job. Or I can just get with Ralph. I got to go over and hang out with Ralph in the coming days. We're going to, I asked him to develop a list. This is my flying buddy, Ralph. He's 81. I party with the in crowd. I just love it. They're just lovely people. Lovely, decent folks.
1
Even his wife.
minute.
So I'm going to scrub the lint. I got to scrub the lenses of my truck headlights, they become oxidized over time. I had to do it once on one side already. Now I got to do both sides. And in doing so, you're not.
30 seconds.
I'm respecting my host here in that it says don't do vehicle maintenance here. So landing.
Throttle hold.
Let's just hot swap that battery. So with that said, I'd like to go do that at Ralph's, and maybe when I go to do that at Ralph's, I'll go ahead and just hang the twin otter parts in his garage and paint them. It doesn't take that long. It really doesn't. So I'm going to see about that. One way or another, I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of polyacrylic on the thing. It's just going to take me it takes a while, and then I'd like to fly the thing in my lifetime. Starting to get windy. Yeah, I might be sitting on the back. Well, they ain't going to be able to fly tomorrow. They got all kinds of stuff coming through him. And without the, right now it's very windy right there where it's at. Without the advent of a flight controller, you couldn't fly it, or I couldn't fly it. Folks like Dale, and shout outs to you and your unbelievably lovely clan. Toughing out retirement, I see. All the folks out west, if they don't fly in the wind, they're simply not going to fly. And we've got it made here where, at least in the early mornings, generally here, you can get away with a flight or two. Home, morning and evening, no problem. I live dead in the center of the state, so every afternoon they have what they call convergence storms. You get a windward wind, and a sea wind blowing in from the eastern shore, and then a wind blowing in from the Gulf Shore, and they meet in the middle of the state, and we have the worst lightning ever. I mean, it's just tremendous how bad the lightning is. Yeah, it's crazy windy up there. We're gonna, due to my not wanting to go dig this out, we'll go ahead and probably use this battery, and that'll be it. More news. I defrosted the refrigerator today. We have, when I bought my rig, the regular home refrigerators are about $1,000. They're nothing. But if you want the ammonia gas refrigerator, that we've been using that technology, there's no pumps. It just uses heat to circulate ammonia rather than Freon. You got to pay 4 times as much. So the refrigerator I have is about $5,000, and there's no ice maker in it, and you have to defrost it monthly. You're like, oh, what a great benefit. But what's nice is it runs off of propane and 12 volt as well. So when I'm on the road, I just run it off of 12 volt or propane. I think I use propane because it's a little bit more, efficient than the electrical connection.
2 minutes.
So yeah, defrosted it this morning. That made me happy. We're going to go grocery shopping. We got a bunch of chores to do today. Actually, I do have to refill a propane source. One of my canisters finally emptied. We a lot of the time the way it works with a propane is I have a unlimited hot water heater, but it doesn't work on electric. It works on propane only. And you have 2 measures to heat the water, eco or right now. Eco takes a little longer to heat. Right now it's immediate. Well, immediate uses an enormous amount of propane, and you get about it cooks off about 9 gallons in 30 days. If you use eco, it might take weeks, six weeks or so. I swear I might have the stabilizer off. I very well may. It feels like it. I don't know. I mean, it's very windy. I don't want to flip the switch while I'm flying, so there's that. Okay, let's bring her in. So yeah, life is good. Doing real well. Just wonderfully busy
30 seconds.
as we first get here. And it looks like, I mean, on the outset that my buddy that runs this
20
place
seconds.
might be lucky enough for it to be viable. Yeah, I think my stabilizer's off.
10,
This happens to me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
Yeah, I think it might be viable. Nope.
Throttle hold.
Rats. It's flying so nicely. That's hilarious. My knock anything off, did I? Don't think I did. My stabilizer's been off the whole time.
Telemetry lost.
That's awesome.
Telemetry recovered.
So your old pal Brian actually knows how to fly. He just is a big pussy. Yeah, it felt like it was off. Yeah, wonderful crutch. I love these things. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Telemetry lost.
This is my favorite airplane. Right now it's wonderfully quiet. I think we're coming into, gosh, when is Memorial Day here? Oh, probably at the end of the month, yeah. See that tree? Those leaves weren't on it 3 days ago. None. They just pop overnight like that. It's so cool. He trimmed up over here, which is nice. I can park my truck over here a whole lot easier. Yeah, life is good and we're jazzed. I hope all is well in your world. And we'll talk more. Oh, and shout out to everybody. Rowdies, everybody. See ya.